A very good evening, our dear listener. Welcome back to the News Hour here on Explorer Online Radio. Malaika Kayes is my name, and I'll be bringing you the 9 p.m. news. In our headlines, President Museveni wishes the Muslim community a good holy month of Ramadan. Police in Karamoja detained 9 people for the theft of relief items. UPDF hosts United Nations delegation on a fact-finding mission. Government to pay landslides victims 70 million Uganda shillings each as compensation package for relocation. And Rwanda to synchronize presidential and parliamentary polls. Here's the news in details. President Museveni sent a message to the Muslim community as they start the holy month of Ramadan, encouraging them to deepen their faith and draw closer to Allah. He emphasized the need for individuals and communities to strive towards both spiritual and material fulfillment by working towards peace, unity, development, and socio-economic transformation. The president urged Muslim families to build prosperous lives by creating profitable enterprises in various sectors of the economy to meet their material needs and contribute to society's development. Police in Karamoja have detained 9 people as the Presidential Affairs Committee launched investigations into the theft of relief items. The detainees include district veterinary officers and Office of the Prime Minister coordinators directly involved in the distribution of relief items. The committee says even ministers found guilty will not be spared. The Uganda People's Defence Forces has hosted a delegation from the United Nations who are in Uganda on a fact-finding mission under the advocacy of the International Conference for the Great Lakes Region on Peace, Security and Cooperation Framework for the Democratic Republic of Congo and the Great Lakes Region. Speaking on behalf of the Chief of Military Intelligence at the event held at the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs headquarters in Buya, Major General James Birungi and Colonel Julius Baine said, "This is a follow-up of various consultative meetings between heads of states and different stakeholders that are aimed at exploring non-military approaches as means of complementing the military interventions to deal with negative forces in the region." Government is set to pay landslide victims 17 million Uganda shillings each as compensation package to relocate to areas of their choice. The Premier, Right Honourable Binana Banja, said this today at a meeting to harmonise the list of beneficiaries. This program is being implemented by government with the support of Give Directly, a non-government organisation, which will be contributing 7 million Uganda shillings, and government will top up 10 million Uganda shillings. The Ministry of Health has assured the public that the country is committed to ensuring that the Marburg virus outbreak does not spread into the country. The Health Minister, Dr. Jane Ruth Acheng, says interventions, including setting up of screening centers, have been instituted to keep the virus at bay. She also underscored the country's experience in handling such outbreaks in the event the virus is reported in the country. She made the remarks during a visit at Mutukula, Uganda's border with Tanzania, which recently announced a Marburg outbreak in the Kagera region. The Uganda People's Defence Forces Deputy Spokesperson, Colonel Deo Akiki, has warned to arrest members of the general public attacking and injuring its officers on duty. This follows an incident on Thursday, 23rd March 2023, when a Panga welding gang of land encroachers led by Awan Kawoya Godfrey attacked UPDF engineers renovating Mandela National Stadium while surveying the land that hosts Nambole Stadium complex. Chaos arose and as 3 UPDF soldiers got injured while Private Masereka Jackson's fingers were cut by the gang. Colonel Akiki vowed that UPDF has joined police to hunt for the perpetrators and have them prosecuted. The Uganda Media Women's Association on Friday recognized and awarded female journalists whose service has created an impact in various spheres in the media industry under which they serve. In a Grand Women and Media Symposium held at Imperial Royal Hotel in Kampala, women working with different sectors of the media industry congregated to discuss a variety of topics, including the visibility and safety of women in media, online gender-based violence, building resilience for female media practitioners, among others. 2 head teachers in Bukoma and Simbi district are in police custody after reportedly registering ghost pupils in their schools. They include Rebecca Nachintu, the head teacher of Lwenkuba Primary School, and Samuel Chitio of Makomi Primary School. According to the Deputy Resident District Commissioner, Fred Kalema, preliminary investigations reveal that Ms. Nachintu registered 462 pupils, yet the school has a daily attendance of only 30 pupils, while Chito registered 580 pupils in his school, yet it has only 108 pupils. In Rwanda, the Prime Minister's office has announced that Rwanda's cabinet has decided to synchronize the dates for its parliamentary and presidential elections. At a meeting chaired by President Paul Kagame, ministers approved his proposal to amend the constitution, allowing for the harmonization of parliamentary and presidential election calendars. The polls are now expected to take place in August next year, the date originally set for the presidential election, effectively delaying the parliamentary ballot that had been scheduled for September 2023. In our story, President William Ruto has challenged opposition leader Raila Odinga to face him directly instead of taking protests to the streets and affecting the lives of ordinary citizens. Speaking in Kisii County on Friday, the president took a swipe at the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party leader, saying he's the one who trounced him in the August 2022 general elections. Hence, Odinga should not divert his frustrations at Kenyans by planning countrywide demonstrations. Ruto said, "I am the one who defeated you. If you have problems, face me and leave the ordinary citizens out of it." Thank you for listening to us here on Explorer Online Radio, the home of reliable and authentic news. Have a blessed weekend.